So the foundations, there's a few things that I want to start off with to put bullying in the right context for you guys. So first of all, I believe that our children are likely to experience bullying. I really do believe that most children will go through bullying. And it's a massive transition. But really, if you look at some of the recent stats, 30% of children experience bullying each year. 85% of children, this is on the Cartoon Network. Did anyone see that? Yes, so this is a recent survey. 700 parents in Dubai were interviewed. 85% said their children have been through bullying. It's not a case of, is my child going to go through bullying? It's a case of, we need to prepare them for it. It impacts the whole family. I'll talk a little bit of detail about my experience of bullying, but when I see so many parents, the reason I really love doing this is because, when I see parents and their children are going through bullying, I see that hopelessness and helplessness in my own parents. You're stuck. What can you do? There's no process. You're not taught how to deal with it. And it affects the whole family. The first thing that happens is a breakdown of communication, which we'll go into. But your child comes home, your communication starts to break down, your relationships start to change, their behavior gets worse, their confidence goes down, their concentration gets worse. It impacts the school and home life drastically. The cycle repeats. We were speaking about this earlier. Bullying isn't a one-off incident. It's not. It's not just your child experiences bullying, that's it, hopefully it won't happen again. It's a cycle that repeats. And it's a cycle that repeats because they're learning about bullying and how to overcome it on their own. The not a victim system is really to empower children to overcome it on their own. And that's what we're going to go through today. A lot of people approach bullying with preventative measures, or they approach bullying with, what can we do now my child's being bullied in this incident, rather than looking at it like a learning process. It's predictable. So there are 3 moments of misery or magic that we've discovered from working with so many parents. This is quite new, guys, so we've really dived deep into this and we've noticed a pattern. And it's very, very predictable. And I'll guide you through if your child is going down the 3 moments of misery or 3 moments of magic. I experienced both when I was going through bullying. It's a transformational stage. So the not a victim approach really is quite an alternative approach. It's an empowering approach. We don't want to say to children, you're not going to get bullied. We want to give them the strength of character to overcome it on their own. Often what I find, and this goes back to how the cycle repeats, is that parents pull their children out of this kind of situation of bullying, and because they pull them out, they haven't learned how to deal with it, so it repeats again and again and again into adulthood. But really what we want to do is to teach children to overcome it and leverage the difficult transition to develop their character.